Hi, everybody. This is Paul Gerard. I'm a student loan consultant working with the American Dental Education Association, ADEA. This repayment module is on federal consolidation and how to know if federal consolidation should be part of your repayment strategy. Now, in theory, federal consolidation is actually quite simple. It's paying off multiple federal loans with one brand new federal loan. In other words, it's trading federal debt for federal debt. We think after you go through this module that you'll find that many recent graduates are not strong candidates for federal consolidation. But if you decide you are interested in federal consolidation, the only place to do this is with the federal government in their direct consolidation loan program. And you can get information and actually apply online at studentloans.gov. You'll recall that over the past few years, when you've borrowed federal loans, the loans have been direct, unsubsidized, and direct plus loans. Same theory here. If you decide to do federal consolidation, you have to do it in the federal government's direct consolidation loan program. Now, you're consolidating directly with the government, but you do get to choose your loan servicer. These are organizations like Fed Loan Servicing, Great Lakes, Nelnet, and Navient. Now, there are both advantages and disadvantages to federal consolidation. Let's take a quick look at the advantages of federal consolidation. Certainly, if you consolidate, you're going to have one loan as long as you consolidate all of your eligible loans. And if you only have one loan, you'll only have one loan servicer. Now, we think again, you're going to find that many of you already have one loan servicer for your loans. But if you have multiple loan servicers, consolidating gets you the convenience of one. Consolidation can help some of you maximize the forgiveness amount in the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, PSLF. Remember that PSLF only applies to direct loans. So if you have some older federal loans that are not direct loans, perhaps Stafford loans from the older FFEL program, this is where you borrowed federal loans from a private lender. If you have non-direct federal loans and you're interested in the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, by consolidating, you convert the balance of a non-direct loan into a direct loan balance, and that means that that balance now becomes eligible for Public Service Loan Forgiveness as long as you meet the other requirements for PSLF. Also, by consolidating and moving everything into the direct loan program, that may allow for repayment with pay-as-you-earn, known as pay, or revised pay-as-you-earn, known as repay. Those two income-driven repayment plans, which are the newest income-driven repayment plans, those are only available on direct loans. So once again, if you have some non-direct loans and you're interested in repaying them with one of these two repayment plans, then by consolidating, you should be allowed to do that. So these are some of the advantages of federal consolidation. But there's some potential disadvantages to federal consolidation as well. Now, you can always overpay a federal consolidation loan early with no penalty, but remember, you only have one loan. And so when you overpay, your payment's going to that one loan at whatever interest rate you have on your federal consolidation loan. If you don't consolidate, remember that you've got multiple loans and they have different interest rates. Remember, the rates are fixed, but remember the rates changed on new loans every July 1. Now, what that means is when you make your one payment to your loan servicer against all your loans, they will take that payment and they will split it up among the different loans that you have. Let's suppose, for example, that your monthly payment is $500. It might be $50 on one loan, $75 on another one, $80 on another one. Once again, the payments are based on how much you borrowed and what the rate is. But if you don't consolidate and you overpay, you can target the additional money on your most expensive loan. So that's one of the disadvantages of consolidating. You can still overpay, you just don't quite get the best bang for your buck. You also get a slightly higher rate when you consolidate. If you've heard that you get a lower rate, that's just not true. The interest rate is a weighted or blended rate of all the loans you're consolidating, and then it's rounded up an eighth of a point. That's only 0.125%, and then it's fixed for the life of the loan. That is not a reason not to consolidate if you have other reasons that you want to. I've never had a borrower that I've worked with who has not consolidated because the interest rate is going to be too high. Once again, it's only raised 0.125%. If you have any federal Perkins, health profession student loans, or loans for disadvantaged students, and you include those in the federal consolidation loan, those are what are called subsidized loans. They're interest-free during grace periods and deferment periods. Those loans are converted to unsubsidized status if they're included in a consolidation loan. And finally, if you consolidate too early, you lose your grace period on your direct unsubsidized loans. So there are some disadvantages to federal consolidation as well. So are you a candidate for federal consolidation? Well, let's just look at the advantages and disadvantages in a different way. You may be a candidate for federal consolidation if you have multiple loan servicers, not just multiple loans, but multiple loan servicers, and you want the convenience of one loan servicer. You may also be a candidate for federal consolidation if, once again, you have some non-direct loans and you're interested in the public service loan forgiveness program and you want the forgiveness to apply to your entire student loan portfolio, not just some of your loans. This would be for those of you who are a bit older and have some non-direct loans, perhaps from college or a post-bac program. You may also be a candidate for federal consolidation if you have some non-direct loans and you're interested in repaying your entire student loan portfolio with the newest of the repayment plans, either pay as you earn or revised pay as you earn. But you may not be a candidate if you already have one loan servicer, and we think that's the case for many of you, if not most of you. You may also not be a candidate for federal consolidation if your entire student loan portfolio is already in the direct loan program. And again, for many of you, that is the case. Look at your student loan record, direct unsubsidized, direct plus. You may also not be a candidate if at some point you are going to be interested in aggressively repaying your loans and you want to target the additional payment over and above the minimum payment requirement, and you want to target it on your most expensive loan. We hope the information in this short module will help you know whether or not federal consolidation should be part of your repayment strategy. On behalf of the American Dental Education Association, we wish you nothing but the best in your dental career.